Okay, today I have two devices, okay? One is my Android phone and the other is my iPhone, and we're going to speak with the assistants. We're going to start with the Google Assistant, and then we're going to switch to the iPhone Assistant, and then we're going to see how to set it up, and then we're going to do some fun things together. All right, let's start. Okay. Hey Google, sing me a song.
Here's a little number I thought I'd sing. What is it about? How long's a piece of string? It's about how much I love to help you. So just let me know what I can do.
All right, the Google Assistant is pretty impressive. Hey Siri, sing me a song.
Sure, absolutely. Ahem. Okay, here I go. Ahem. Hang on. Let me just clear my... Gosh, singing is harder than I thought.
Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I think Google was much better at singing. All right, let's all see how this is done. I'll start with something a bit technical, just a bit of setup if you don't have Google Assistant or Siri set up on your Android device or iPhone device. So I'll now switch to my phones, and let's start with Google. So this is my Android device, and I'll first go to the Google app. Okay, so every Android device has this Google app on it, and I'll click the Google app and it opens, and then on the top over here you'll see this little icon. This is my account. I click it, and then all the way down I go to settings. Okay, the more we spend time together, the more you will love going into settings. All right, so we're going to go into settings, and then under settings I'm going to look for Google Assistant. Okay, it's right here in the middle, Google Assistant. Okay, and then right on the top it says Hey Google and Voice Match. I want the Google Assistant to open when I say Hey Google. So I'll click Hey Google and Voice Match, and then I'll turn Hey Google on. Okay, now before I can start using it, I'll need to click Retrain Voice Match Model. Okay, I'm training Google to recognize my voice. So I click Retrain Voice Match Model. And then I'm going to do what it says. Okay, it tells me to say a few things, which is what I'll do. Hey Google, help me write a thank you note. Hey Google, what's the weather tomorrow? Okay Google, explain how a rainbow is formed. Okay Google, set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay, it says, hey Google is ready, next. Okay, it already heard me say the words, so I click next, and that's it. Okay, now I can say, hey Google, sing me a song.
I don't really know what to say. When humans go to the beach, they like to wear sarongs.
Okay, all right, so this was a setup of the Google Assistant. Now we'll switch back. We'll switch to Siri. All right, so we'll go to my iPhone now, and then we'll show some cool things you can do both with the Android Assistant and Siri. All right, so for those of you who have iPhone, this is for you. So on the iPhone, we're going to set up Siri. We start with settings, and then we scroll and look for Siri and search over here. Siri and search. If you have a different operating system, it might look a bit different, but that's the main idea. And then on the top it says listen for. I click that, and I want to choose Hey Siri. Okay, don't choose Siri or Hey Siri, just choose Hey Siri. Okay, and then it's going to do the setup. So let's do the setup. Hey Siri, how's the weather? Hey Siri, send a message. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. Hey Siri, get directions home. Hey Siri, play some music. and then Siri is ready. You may have not seen the entire setup. Don't worry about it, just because my screen wasn't recorded for the whole entirety of setting up Siri, but you get the idea. It's prompted me to say a few sentences, and it's ready. So now Siri is ready, and I can say, "Hey Siri, sing me a song."
Sure, absolutely. Ahem. Okay, here I go. Ahem. Hang on. Let me just clear my... Gosh, singing is harder than I thought.
Okay, so we already saw that message from Siri, and we know that the Android did a better job, but let's give it a few more things to do. We'll start off with Siri for you Apple iPhone users. So let's start with a few fun things, and then we'll move to more serious stuff. All right. Siri, tell me a joke. Hey Siri, tell me a joke.
Why did the teddy bear turn down a slice of cake? Because it was stuffed.
All right, so you won't find very, very high quality jokes, but still you can play around with that. Okay, let's try knock knock jokes. Knock knock joke. Hey Siri, tell me a knock knock joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Candace?
Candace who?
Can this be true? You don't remember me? How about another one?
All right, we got the idea. All right, let's ask Siri another one. Hey Siri, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
If it's a race, definitely the chicken. Unless it's downhill.
By the way, you can ask the same question twice and you'll get different results. Hey Siri, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
I got 99 problems, but a causality dilemma ain't one.
Okay, so very clever, very clever. Okay, let's try a tongue twister. Hey Siri. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
About as much ground as a groundhog could hog if a groundhog could hog ground. How about another tongue twister?
Oh, that was a very good. I didn't get that reply before. All right, let's ask another one. Hey Siri. What's the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
Maybe it has to do with that instinct to poke something unknown and ask what is it?
All right, philosophical answer. You can ask it a few more times. All right, let's go to our Google Assistant and do the same. Okay, well, some other things we can do with it just for fun. Hey Google, sing me a song.
Oh, okay. I'm singing a song. I'm your assistant and I'm singing. La 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 la.
Okay, very nice. Hey Google, tell me a fun fact.
Wired.com says that during the early 20th century, heavyweight boxing champion Jack Johnson didn't just wow spectators in the ring. He also helped to improve tools for handymen. In 1922, he filed a patent for modifications to the wrench, allowing it to tighten multiple-sized fasteners.
Okay, so that was a fun fact. Let's go with Hey Google, tell me a joke.
What do you get when you put a vest on an alligator? An investigator.
Nice, investigator. Okay. All right. Hey Google, what do you think of Siri?
Yeah, I might have heard her name once. Just kidding. Siri's a legend.
All right, last one. Hey Google, can you beatbox?
I've been waiting for you to ask.
All right. Okay, so these are just for fun. If you do a search, you'll find many like this. So these are just samples. But if we turn more serious, we can actually ask for useful things. For example, hey Siri, set an alarm for 10 p.m.
It's turned on.
All right, it's very useful. I could do that with Google as well. Hey Google, set an alarm for 10 p.m. please.
There, your alarm's set for 10 p.m.
Okay, that's it. It's set. All right. We can set a timer. Hey Siri, set a timer for 9 minutes.
9 minutes starting now.
Okay, it's going to ring me in 9 minutes. All right, so that's Siri. I could do the same on Google. You just say, "Hey Google," and you said it. You see, whenever I say it, because it's turned on, then it's listening to me. Let me close that. All right. I could ask, "Hey Siri, what is the weather?"
It's currently partly cloudy and 17 degrees.
Hey Siri, what's the weather in Fahrenheit?
It's currently partly cloudy and 63 degrees.
Okay, so I could ask Fahrenheit, and I could ask for Celsius. Okay. Now we could play songs. I'll do that on my iPhone because I have a subscription with Apple Music. If I did it on my Android, it'll start to look for Spotify, for example, and I don't have a subscription there. Okay, so let's do it with the iPhone, but it's the same idea. I can ask Siri to play a song. I could do the same asking Google to play a song. Okay, hey Siri, play Blackbird by the Beatles.
Blackbird by the Beatles now playing.
Okay, the reason why you didn't hear the audio is because of my screen share. But imagine it's going to play Blackbird, the song. All right. I could obviously do search. Okay, so I could just ask Siri a question. Okay, so any question like, hey Siri. What was the origin of World War I?
The crisis followed a series of diplomatic clashes among the great powers, Italy, France.
Okay, I'll stop that. It's giving me out of its knowledge base, but it can as well give me just search results. Okay, so I can ask, hey Siri, search for the causes of World War I.
Here's some information.
Okay, so it's giving me more information. I could do math. For example, hey Siri, how much is 97 times 96?
It's 9,312.
Okay, and finally, very useful, I could change units. For example, hey Siri, how much is 240 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
It's 115.56 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so this is useful if you do baking, for example, or cooking, and you need to set the oven for whatever it says in the cookbook, but it's not in the right units for you at least. Okay, since it's connected online, I could do also a currency conversion. Okay, so for example, hey Siri. How much is $90 in British pounds?
68 British pounds and 34 pence.
Okay, you'll see it's taken from Yahoo Finance. It just says it over here, Yahoo Finance. All right, so you get the idea. Very, very useful. Very, very fun. A bit of a setup until you can really use it. But once you start using it, you can use it for many, many, many things. Now, you will find that the younger kids today, they use it all the time. When I would do a search, they would search using voice. I would go in and set the timer. They would say set a timer, and so on. So this is very very much the next generation, maybe for many of us. But once you know it and once you know how to use it, you get used to it, and it's very, very useful and a lot of fun. So enjoy, and I'll see you the next time.